Feel me? Infection from the other side would love to kill me. Spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat. Fuck 'em, they hate a nigga loving his life. In all possible ways, know the feds is bugging my life. Hospital day was selected when my man laid up. On the uptown high block, he got his side sprayed up. I saw his life slipping.
Yo, what up, 3 times family? You already know, man, it's the G King Shoot, man. Headed to this plantation, tired as fuck as usual. You know, I just want to touch on that Bill Cosby thing because we seen he just got booked and they sentenced him on a 3 to 10, which we already know that's a death sentence for that old man. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that upsets me is because I see a lot of our people, you know, making excuses for these people, you know, giving that man that time. All I'm gonna say is I'm not too informed on the situation, but it's a couple little memes running around here, you know, talking about the situation, and you know, I don't want to judge, you know, that situation because rape is a very serious thing, man, and you know, a lot of our women are victims of rape, molestation, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to make light of this situation, but you know, I'm just looking at this victim, you know, who looked like a fucking tranny. You understand what I'm saying? And there's no telling what that person looked like back in the days. But this is my thing. Everybody back then was fucking partying and doing drugs. We talking about the hippie era. We talking about the 60s and 70s and all that. And it's crazy to me because people talking about, you know, they coming out talking about what they recanted over 30 and 50 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't remember what happened to you the night after. So you didn't make no reports till the night after. I mean, the night after. You waited 30 and 50 years. Now, like I said, I gotta be sensitive to the victims to victims of actual rape because, you know, I don't know how it is. You know, maybe you so hurt, you think it's your fault. I don't know. It's a lot of psychological, you know, trauma that they go through. So I don't know, you know, maybe they wouldn't report it, you know, until later. But I just find it hard to believe. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know what? All this Me Too bullshit, all this stemmed from white men who was molesting people. You understand what I'm saying? Like Harvey Weinstein, this nigga Donald Trump, you know, basically molested, you know, women, talking about grabbing them by the pussy and all this extra shit. So Roman Polanski, he was a fucking child molester. He's free somewhere in his country. You understand what I'm trying to say? So they persecuted this black man, you know, and they let these white men get off the fucking hook. All I'm saying is, if you gonna lock him up, lock them up too. If you gonna lock him up, lock up the bitch that said Emmett Till raped her and she lied and he lost his life. Lock her up too. But that's not gonna happen because we live in America. So that brings me to my point. We gotta stop being fucking delusional. This whole fucking country the foundation of this country is based off of race. We didn't make it this way. We didn't make it this way. We the victims of it. You know what I'm saying? We the victims of it. So you know, we can't be sitting up here playing fucking dumb, you know, like these people in power who are Europeans, the people who's in control of the media, who is Europeans, don't have some type of bias against us, yo. Come on, yo, we gotta be fucking realistic. We gotta stop asking for permission. We gotta start raising hell. We gotta start marching down to City Hall, talk and let them know, like, yo, you're not arresting no more of us. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about no jury duty bullshit. You ain't arresting no more of us until you make all the records public. When you got a high profile case like that, we need to know all the fucking details. We need to know all the details because they always find some way to fucking, you know, to get rid of a fucking black man. Another one y'all about to see and it's floating around now is this black man, this black brother. He was tired of the bullshit and he threw a whole nigga over the bridge. He threw a whole white nigga over the bridge. You understand what I'm saying? But the only fucked up thing about it, he did it in front of the police and the police had the cam. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, like, it's frustrations, yo, and you know what I mean. And the white dude was talking about he gonna get his Aryan brotherhoods to do this and the third time. So you know, the black brother felt threatened and he threw the man over the bridge. But the crazy thing about it, I'm seeing that video already being edited. I'm already seeing certain parts being edited out. But you know, my major point with this Me Too shit, right? it's sad when I see a lot of our black women, you know, in support of him being incarcerated. You know, because before you a woman, you a fucking black woman. You a black first. That could have been your grandfather. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, that could have been your brother. That could have been your father. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about in real situations, because, you know, you got a lot of fucked up people out here. You know, you got uncles who molest they nieces and all type of wild shit, and, you know, in every community. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not talking about the ones who really did it. All I'm saying is we got to stop being so quick to condemn somebody just because, you know, you maybe think that you can relate to the situation. Like, we condemn people based off of our experiences, you know, so we have a bias. So, you know, as a woman, you know, women has been victimized and never really had a voice. So, you know, you automatically going to sympathize and empathize with the plight of women. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that alone, you just going to say he's fucking guilty. Same thing like with this slut Amber Rose. You know, she's a whole fucking whore. She's a slut. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, ain't no such thing as slut shaming. You can't be shameful of something that you proud of. I don't give a fuck what I call you. I don't give a fuck what I say to you or about you. It's up to you to feel shame. You understand what I'm saying? And the only time we feel shame is when we doing something that we, in the back of our mind, we know we ain't supposed to be doing. That's the only time you feel shame. This bitch don't even consider herself black. And that brings me to my one point, that we have to stop. Our women got to get out of this feminist bullshit, yo, for real, because that's a white woman's organization and plight that have nothing to do with our women. You understand what I'm saying? Our women never been downtrodden like that, and when they have, we all been downtrodden at the same time. You know, black men and women. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, this is just another divide and conquer tactic. You know, our women out here really think they fucking Americans. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of dudes out here think they Americans. You understand what I'm saying? And we attach ourselves to the history of American on the wrong side. Like, we forget our history. You understand what I'm saying? We forget how our wives was taken away from us and brought to the big house so the slave master could do whatever the fuck he wanted to do to her, then bring her back to us. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of psychological trauma from the past that we got to deal with. You know, a lot of our women, in all honesty, you know, they really attached themselves to the feminist movement because they had their fucking hearts broken. They fell in love with dudes who didn't give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? And in turn, you know, they want to associate themselves with feminist movements. It's not the same. It's not the same. You just got your heart broken. You just need to make a better selection of choice of men. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all know me, I'm going to give it up like the harsh truth. You know, a lot of y'all running around here, y'all doing any and everything, and y'all think it's okay, like the roles have reversed. Y'all becoming what y'all think men are. You know what I mean? Especially black men. It's a sad case. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going around here, now y'all the one passing off diseases. You know what I'm saying? STDs and all that. I mean, men is still doing it too, because y'all got to get it from somewhere. Don't twist my words, but what I'm saying is, you know, our women, you know, is to be put on a certain pedestal. You know, we treat them like queens. We supposed to treat them like queens, but the title of queen is earned. You know what I'm saying? You don't just get out here, shake your ass every 10 minutes, sucking and fucking every night. You know what I mean? You know, using your body, exploiting yourself, and then want to turn around and call yourself a fucking queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't work like that. A queen is a woman who runs her kingdom, her queendom, whatever you want to call it, who runs her, you know, section, who's the governor of the family, who keeps it in order. You understand what I'm saying? The man is the protector and provider, you know what I'm saying? But the woman is the one, is my aunt. She's the one who keep order. She maintains order. She make sure everything is in the proper place it's supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? And roles is switching. We got women who want to be fucking men. We got men who want to be fucking women. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to touch on that real quick and briefly, you know what I'm saying, because I just find it very odd how they persecuting this old man, yo, and giving him a life sentence in prison. Same thing with Suge Knight. We know Suge Knight did a lot of things, you understand what I'm saying? But I don't even want to compare that, I don't even want to compare Bill Cosby's situation to Suge Knight. But, you know, Bill Cosby is an old man. They could have gave him like 10 years probation. You know, his mind is really fucking gone. He's not a threat to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I just feel like it's overkill, and they always crucifying and lynching a black person in public. You know what I'm saying? And we always trying to blind fucking eye and play fucking stupid, yo. And I'm tired of that shit, B. Like, get the fuck out of here. If you gonna arrest him, you gotta go get Roman Polanski from wherever the fuck he at. He was fucking raping little kids, little children. You know what I'm saying? Harvey Weinstein, you gotta put him in the same cell. Get the fuck out of here. That's my whole point. And I just wanted to, you know, raise awareness so our women don't just, you know, sympathize with this, you know, with the situation just because they women and female. Like, we gotta really be more analytical and logical of the situation. Like, we don't even got all the facts of the case. You know what I'm saying? They talking like he got a fucking, like he raped all them women by slipping them a Mickey. Like, nah, yo, they was all getting high. They was getting high and having sex. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how the industry is? Like, we wasn't there, but we not getting all the details. And then I'm seeing a couple memes go around where this woman is she's connected to like the DAs and shit like that. So it's more like a political move. You know what I'm saying? And they just some pawns. So, you know, when certain laws get passed, you know, she could be the face of that. You know, certain laws change and get passed, like Brown, what is it, Brown versus the Board of Education? Like, that's like the, you know, that had to happen so certain laws could change. You know what I'm saying? And I think they just using this black man as a fucking pawn. They crucifying another black man in the fucking media. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we gotta just start thinking for ourselves, man. I mean, Beloved said, fuck him because he slept with crackers. I'm mad because that's an old man. That's an old black man. That's why I'm mad. I don't give a fuck what the nigga did. He's an old black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, people don't got the same consciousness like us. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I don't give a fuck if he, you know, him sleeping with white women or not. Like, he one of us. Like, and you know, just in the face of them, like, you know, we'll take him to court. We'll hold court on our own. You know what I'm saying? We'll condemn him and treat him how we want to treat him. You know what I'm saying? Amongst us, but we can't just keep giving our own people to the enemy. You know, just because we disagree with certain things about them. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Who want to be famous? I mean, you like, it's a lot of black men who slept with crackers. You understand what I'm saying? And like, past, present, or you know, in the future, like, it's a lot of black men who slept with crackers. You know, but that don't mean that, you know, they still one of us though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta hold our own court. That's my whole point. It ain't the fact that, you know, we accepting him in all lights. Like, I don't really give a fuck about him, because, you know, he was very critical of a lot of our people. You know what I'm saying? To my understanding, like, he was very critical and hard on a lot of black people, and tried to make them start, you know, live a certain type of way, like a Negro peeing lifestyle. I get that, but my whole thing is, like, we letting them win again. We letting them crucify another black man. See, what we fail to realize is, like, back in the days, you know, it was probably people getting lynched. It's probably black people getting lynched, and you had black people in the fucking in the crowd who turned a blind eye just for the fact, like, oh, I didn't like that motherfucker anyway. This nigga used to do this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? That's what they finally got his ass. Like, that's not even the point. The point is the symbolism. You know what I mean? It's the imagery. Making an example of one of us again in front of the whole world. And it's like, nah, like, do that to Harvey fucking Weinstein, yo. You know what I'm saying? Understand what I'm trying to say? Like, lock him up too. Like, if he did it, lock him up too and do whatever you do. But what I'm saying is, stop using our people, you know, as the fucking Jesus Christ, as the sacrifice. They always sacrificing us. You don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, that's cool. Like, that's, you know, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, you know, at the end of the day, like, I'm just giving my opinion on, you know, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to stop crucifying. So if tomorrow, you know, you hear something about me, you know, the man is not even able to speak for himself. We don't know where he put his dick at. Like, you feel me? Like, the man is old and fucking senile. Niggas don't even know if he was fucking white women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know, like, so if something happened to me or something, or you tomorrow, and they say, yo, you was doing this, that, and the third, and you can't speak for yourself, you know, you're gonna have people throwing us away. So my whole point is, like, yo, we gotta hold our own course. When you got high profile cases like this, they gotta put that shit into the public eye. We need to know all the details, because we making judgment based off of, you know, assumptions and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's it, you know what I mean? But I wasn't even trying to drag this video that long. I just wanted to touch on that, make some certain points, you know what I mean? We gotta protect our own, you know what I mean? Like, regardless, you know, everybody was for fucking OJ when he killed the white girl, because the nigga killed the white girl. Like it's, you know, we gotta be consistent in our thought, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta be more strategic, yo. We at fucking war. Like, that's my whole point. We at war. This is a psychological warfare. 90% of war is intelligence. That's why they got the CIA and all these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they finessing the shit out of us. You know what I mean? That's why they could separate our community so easy. They could separate us so easy. So what I'm saying is, we could disagree, but let's disagree amongst ourselves. Let's bring him back into the fold, and then do what the fuck we want to do to him. You understand what I'm saying? Figure out what's going on, and if he did it, if he didn't do it, and how we gonna treat him, or if we gonna give him back to them. They making all the calls. They calling all the shots. That's my whole point. You know what I mean? And they always do that shit. So we did. It's another black person gone. Like, how you know that's what he wanted? We don't know what he wanted, because he can't even fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like with Michael Jackson. The nigga be like, yo, that's what he wanted. But then you hear him saying other things. You know what I mean? You see, like, actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see Michael Jackson, he you know, he so-called, he fuck with that white girl, you know, who none of them kids is his. But when you hear certain messages and certain things he was doing, going to Africa, you know, going to the hood, rocking with the Crips and all type of shit, you know, we don't know what he wanted. Like, you know what I mean? We not in that life. Like, we, you know, like, I don't want to make excuses for these niggas though, but I'm just a realist. Like, we don't know. We making a whole lot of assumptions and speculation. Like, same thing with him. Like, we seen how Cosby, like, I'm gonna give a perfect example. Like Martin Luther King. People look at Martin Luther King like, you know, he, like, fuck Martin Luther King because he put us in a certain situation with this integration and all this bullshit. But we got to keep in mind, like, these is older people who come from a different time than we come from, and they did the best they thought they could. They thought that was the best for our people to integrate and become more like the European. You know what I'm saying? Instead of separating and doing our own thing. Like, that's my whole point. Like, we don't know the psychology why a person make a move unless they really tell us for themselves. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying he didn't deny that. I never heard him say it. No, like, I never heard him say it. Like, was his child biracial? I think he had a daughter. Was she biracial? But, like, actions speak louder than words. You saying he didn't say that, but actions speak louder than words. If he making babies with black women, which I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Like, was his daughter a biracial child? And if his daughter wasn't a biracial child, he out here, you know what I'm saying? He actions speak louder than words. He out here creating black babies. You know what I'm saying? What's greater than that? But if he was, you know, fucking white women and all that, like, everybody don't think like us. Everybody not extreme like that. Like I said, they come from different time periods. You know what I'm saying? He could have been an integrationalist and thinking that fucking white girls and partying and all that with the white people, like, you know, some people believe the hype. Some people buy into their bullshit, and he could have bought into their bullshit. I mean, like, I don't feel no type of way. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. That's all I'm doing. Like, I don't feel a way one way or the other. The way I do feel is we got to stop letting our people get condemned and being judged by the fucking enemy. That's like wishing jail on your fucking enemy. You know what I mean? Like, you handle your business. I don't wish jail on nobody. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying he a good person. I'm not saying I fuck with the nigga, and I don't have no opinion one way or the other. I don't know enough. But what I'm saying is, all I do know is we keep letting the enemy hold court for us. Like that's out. Like that should be out. That's my point. That shit should be dead. Like we keep letting them make certain decisions, and they the law and the fucking masters of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Condemning our own. You know what I'm saying? Only reason I'm saying anything about it because he's an old black man. Period. That's it. Just because he's an old black man. You know what I mean? Like, and they don't got Harvey Weinstein, you know what I mean, in the fucking forefront. They don't got all these fucking savage ass white people, Roman Polanski, who was fucking like raping little kids. Like, the fuck? That's my point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is crazy to me. Like, we mad emotional. Like, that shit is not strategic. That's what I'm saying. Like, when we making certain movements, we gotta be more strategic, B. That's my whole point. I've been stressing. That's why I really fell back. Like, niggas talk about how much they hate white people. None of you niggas made a white person bleed. None of you niggas took nothing from a white person. None of y'all hit a white person in the mouth. Like, for real. You know what I mean? Like, and I've done all these things. You know what I'm saying? I've done it to my people too. But, you know, I at least done it to other people too. Like, none of y'all, like, God bless the dead. You know what I mean? None of y'all had y'all homeboys, you know, God bless the dead, my homie used to sell dope, you know what I'm saying? And he know I ain't condone that shit, you know what I mean? So, but he'll come to me with like, yo, like all my fiends is white. You know what I'm saying? Like, because niggas know how I give it up. Niggas know my body when it come to this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas know my only purpose is the elevation, the liberation of my people. That's it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do and say whatever I think work, not how I feel. I'm doing what I think, what makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? It was logical, you know, and not for nothing. Like, I don't ask for people permission for anything. Like, so I'm just giving it up how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just crazy out here, man. We too emotional, B. We too emotional and impulsive, and that's what people be saying, that, you know, a lot of us is really reactionaries. You know, they make certain moves and we react to it. I could tell a lot of people don't play chess and certain shit like that. You know what I mean? Because you gotta have foresight. You can't just be reacting to every move, or we gonna fucking lose for sure. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, but I'm about to get up out of here anyway. I didn't really want to make it that long. You know what I'm saying? I'ma holler at y'all. I just wanted to give my little perspective on the Bill Cosby shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. That's an old ass man. You know what I'm saying? We not hearing nothing from his side. We don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole point. We got to start holding court for ourselves. You know what I mean? Even if he did do it, then we'll condemn his ass and we'll do what we want. Then we'll give him to y'all so y'all can lock him up. But we hold the courts. And if we can't hold the courts, y'all got to start putting the fucking, start putting the information publicly, all the details publicly, so we can make our own discernment. Because the media is manipulating a lot of shit. We don't know what the fuck going on. But anyway, with that being said, man, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. I'll chat, man.